Oh, hello. Hi, Pisces. Welcome to your Heart's Truth reading for March 15th through 14th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. This is intended to, be a romantic love reading. Hi. Love reading. And it may resonate in other areas of your life. 5 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles. Well, okay then. This may also resonate with yours or your person's moon, rising, or Venus sign. So, 5 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles. Are you disappointed about work? You've been some kind of layoff or letdown or disappointment in work? We're looking at romance. Is this things not really working out and you two are kind of at odds or struggling? But that's also the card of silver lining. That it's not as bad as it could have been or as maybe you think it is. It just has to will out for a little bit. All right, so Pisces, how y'all doing? Hope everybody's okay. Some unexpected things happening out there. All right, Pisces. 2 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, Strength, to be Leo, 6 of Swords, King of Swords, Gemini, Empress, that's Taurus or Aries. The Tower, that could be Scorpio. All right, what do we got here? Up here. Well, that'll be afterwards. Okay. Whoopsie. Hello. 2 of Pentacles. All right, so you're figuring things out. It's all right. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. 2, 3, 4, and then 6, 7, 8. All right. So is this new? And you're kind of trying to circumvent some drama, like something happened, and it's like, well, it's not ideal, but we can figure this out and get back to some stability here. Just got to figure out a new normal. All right, so what's this 4 of Pentacles about for Pisces? 4 of Pentacles about? Knight of Pentacles, that could be Taurus. What's this 6 of Swords about? What's for Pisces? 10 of Cups, what's this? Does it say 8 of Lady? What's this Strength card? Page of Swords. Okay. So both of you are kind of looking at this as like, all right, for now, like this is, but you're not interested in like that's your preference. You want things to take some time here. You want to not get caught up. But there's this sort of kind of like, let's not everybody overreact here. Let's just keep our cool. Let's keep calm. I think your person is content to keep things, well, they're willing to wait. That's one thing, but they're okay with whatever capacity you two are able to do your thing with, like to interact or talk or be around each other. They're okay with whatever has to take place now. What's this King of Swords about? Pisces. Knight of Swords, that could be Aquarius. Slow your roll there. You slow down. Yo, stop that. Okay, what's this Empress about? Oh, 8 of Cups. Okay, so your person, Pisces, I think this is someone who's going to wait for you because I think they either see you dealing with someone else or something else, and they're hoping that over time you will prefer them. They've got big designs on the relationship if only you would just show up for it. This could very well be somebody that you've met online, but what I like is that you're not really letting go of any kind of security for yourself. You're not really putting yourself out there to be abused or, like overextending yourself just for the sake of connection. For the Pisces I'm reading for, you're quite content with the peace and stability that you have in your life and rather protective of it, actually, to the point where the focus isn't on this anymore. It's not on this whole happily ever after anymore. You're much more, I think, realistic about that because you're providing it for yourself. So that kind of shifts what you want or the expectation for someone in your life. Instead of them providing it, it's like they have to be able to keep up with you. And not that that's, demanding or mean or anything like that. It's just that I think for the Pisces that I'm reading for, you've kind of been through something recently to where, and it shifted your focus. You realized, oh, well, I guess I'll have to do it myself too. I can do this. And so there's not that dependency on someone else now in the same way. So your person, whoever you're dealing with, this is somebody that's going to want to wait, and they're kind of hoping that you will eventually come around. but I think you're wanting to keep things at a certain level and not go past a certain level, like not let this person in. Your focus really is on taking care of yourself, and there's kind of this, they're just waiting for you, basically. This is someone that's going to be waiting for you, Pisces. What's this tower about? What's this tower? It's 9 of Swords. That one's come up quite a bit. This tower about Scorpio. What's this tower? King of Swords. So 9 of Swords and King of Swords. Oh. So, why though? Hold on a minute. Why? Queen of Swords. Okay. So we got the whole family here. We got King, Queen, Knight, and Page of Swords, and then we got the 6 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. So, but either this is, oops, I can't see. So basically, you're like, enough, taking care of business. Gone on long enough. I need to do what I need to do. I've got to be making some decisions. I got to feel in control of my life here. And you're not ready to, honestly, Pisces, for the Pisces I'm reading for, you're really focused on you and yours. You're not really interested in letting someone get close again. And because your priorities have shifted, so you don't know what that means for a new relationship, you're still kind of figuring that out. Whoever you're dealing with, there's this idea of being very, it's almost like someone's saying, okay, we just need to keep our calm here. Cooler heads need to prevail. It's like someone's trying to calm the situation and you down. And I'm putting on chat check here. And it just feels like, honestly, this is it feels prickly. You feel prickly. You feel like you don't really want anybody getting too close to you. You just kind of don't crowd me. And somebody's over here going, okay. And they're kind of hoping this will all blow over and that you'll eventually kind of come around. I don't think this is a returning to me situation. I think this is someone that's trying to kind of coax you slowly but surely into seeing them as a partner. And I think you're way too into decision-making mode and like solving crisis mode. You're firmly planted in focusing on yourself and making decisions that would benefit you and yours. Across the board, that's what I'm seeing in all of these, is that things have considerably calmed down in the romance department so that everybody can take care of themselves. And I think it's because of what's going on out there. So that would make sense. That would track. But I don't think your person's going anywhere. I think they're hoping that you will eventually give them a chance. But I think your focus is on resolving a few things, maintaining stability in your life first and foremost, and doing what you need to do to maintain that. I think you would like things to progress eventually, but you want to really it's like you really want to vet this person first. You really want to get to know this person, preferably from a distance, like in group gatherings, not getting too close, but watching them, being able to see how they interact with other people, maybe a lot of online communication. But you're not really wanting anybody to get too close. You're kind of wanting to distance yourself from the whole happily ever after idea, because you don't ever want to put that kind of power in somebody else's hands. And you've got this newfound stability and security that you have worked very hard to have, so you're not really interested in giving that up. And that's kind of the game changer here, is because now that you're self-sufficient, what do you do? Not that you were weak or mean before, but just the priority for relationship and connection with others was different before. And you had, for the Pisces that I'm reading for, you thought of it differently. And a lot of what you thought you would do in partnership, you've done for yourself, and so you don't need a partner for that anymore. So now it's like that kind of reconfiguring. So you got a lot of swords here, though. A lot of swords. So this could be things happening very suddenly. Look at that. This just jumped, and we've got the Tower card here too. So 8 of Wands and Tower. So is this someone coming back in to drop some truth bombs? Is this? It feels like you're just not wanting to be taken out of a comfort zone, and that's okay. And I think that's as it should be. And I think your person needs to wait for a while. It could be that they want to talk to you, or they want to explain, or they want to apologize. They want it's also very out of the blue. There's an element to this being very sudden. We've got the Knight of Swords, 8 of Wands, and the Tower here. So this could be somebody kind of resurfacing out of the blue and being like, I've never stopped thinking about you. I'm willing to wait. I'm hoping this will all blow over and we can just, it could be that. It could be somebody returning. It feels like it's somebody new that's kind of hoping eventually they can wait until a situation passes and then they can kind of sort of convince you to pay attention to them. But I mean, this could very well be somebody showing up out of the blue and kind of knocking your socks off, and it's like, oh gosh, here we go again. And they're like, wait, let me explain. Hold on, wait, just listen to me. You're like, what do you have to say to me? We got nothing to say to each other. No. Okay, and maybe that's why you're like, oh gosh, what do I do? Like, I got some decisions to make. Like this, or I could do this, or I could do... Okay, well, why do I have these? Either way, I like that you're firmly staying where you are. Like, nothing's getting past here. You got the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the King. Like, you're where you are, and you're going to stay there. I think that's part of the reason why you're so... well, not part of the reason, but because what comes in shakes you. There's kind of a shake up here, and you're just like, and it makes you more like wanting to dig your heels in or dig your claws in to hold on to what you've created for yourself. Again, perfectly reasonable and understandable, as you should, because it's yours. I'm just going to take it away from you. But there's that knee-jerk reaction to be like, huh! And it's like your person's like, oh, I just want to... You're like, yeah, but you came at me wrong. You're just... The more I get into, the more it's like sinking into this. You're not wanting anybody to get close to you. You're really wanting things to be kept at arm's length here. Anything too quickly or too sudden spooks you, and you don't want anything to disrupt the focus on yourself and your life and your stability. This doesn't feel. The thing about this, I feel like there's kind of this nervousness or tension here. Like there's this worry here. There's not like this relaxing into your newfound calm and stability and peace. There's this guarded vigilance here. I'm surprised the Nine of Wands didn't show up, because this is not peaceful or calm. You're kind of like on alert and very vigilant about maintaining this. Two of Wands again. So Two of Wands right there. Waiting to see what's going to happen, giving things time, having some decisions to make, wanting to figure out where you're going to put your energy. So is it that things are in a holding pattern and there's a lot of mental energy going into maintaining the way things are because we just don't know what's going to happen and we're going to have to see and wait and see? Your person's hoping things will blow over and they'll be able to talk to you. But now I can't tell if it's somebody coming back in from your past. It's like, I just want to talk. Or if this is somebody new that you're just like, I'm not ready. And they're like, okay. And they're waiting to a later time because they would like this, but they kind of have to abandon those plans for that with you right now because they're like, oh, this person's not ready yet. Okay, so shifting gears, maybe we just get to know each other real well and we just talk a lot and do strictly, like there's strictly just kind of a lot of talking. Maybe it's like not doing a whole lot in person, a lot of communication online. Maybe that, just, or what we get is like coffee in public place. It's not like you've just got this not wanting anyone to get too close. Understandable. Oh gosh, every time I start, I think, okay, I'm going to do it in minutes. I'm going to do it in 10. Shucks. This could be Gemini. Mystery. Ooh. Mystery. Okay. I think that's why these Two of Wands twice showed up, because you just don't know what's going to happen. And that you don't want to get caught up in the mystery of things. This is, for the Pisces I'm reading for, you want to firmly have you got enough to worry about here. You're wanting your feet on the ground, and you're not wanting to lose any ground with what you've created thus far, because you've worked hard for it. This newfound independence and security, you like it. It's not going anywhere. And so everything else is kind of shifting because of that. And then, honestly, it's like, I don't know what's going to happen. Your focus has shifted. You're concerned now about kind of self-preservation and keeping things really calm and stable and making decisions for yourself. And your person's just going to have to wait, honestly. Whatever they've got to say to you, they can wait. What else for Pisces? I just can't tell if this is somebody new or if it's somebody from your past that wants to explain themselves. And you're like, are you kidding me right now? Really? I just got things the way I like them. Do not mess that up for me. Hey, there's that Eight of Wands again. And the Three of Swords. Well, okay, it was like this. So, right. So basically, this is... We got it feels like having to take some necessary time, or at least to process things. And just when you make some headway on this newfound security stability, here comes a situation that you feel would threaten that. Whether it's somebody new or somebody from your past, you feel like this is happening too quickly. I need time to think, and it feels too familiar. I'm not out of the woods yet. I'm not out of the woods yet. Like, whatever's going to happen is going to have to happen in the future. I've got to take care of stuff now for me, and I want the freedom and the room to do that. And I don't want to be crowded, and I don't want to be bullied, and I don't want to be obligated. Everybody just back off. That's what it feels like, honestly. Because things are happening fast, and you're wanting to really just take care of business right now and not worry about someone's feelings, basically, or if you've let them down, or, you know, All right. So you keep doing you. This will keep. But it's a necessary thing it's like, you know what, it has to be this way. I'm not out of the woods with something. I got to deal with a few things anyway. I don't need this right now. So whatever is coming in, you're putting on hold. Okay, Pisces, you do you. You keep doing you. Oh, hey, this is Libra. This is justice. This isn't. There's that apology. Things are as they should be, though. So okay. So this wasn't Queen of Swords. This is justice. That's Libra. Okay. So, even better, because you're like, no, life's good. I like it the way it is. Like, life, doing good. We got 3 2s here. And it could very well be that they're coming in to say they're sorry. And like, will you just listen? Can I just talk to you? Can I just explain myself about what happened? And you're like, okay, all right. Okay, Pisces. Thank you for stopping by. I hope everything's okay with you. I know, really interesting times, and that's putting it very euphemistically. I hope you're okay. Hope your person's okay, and you and yours are okay. I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care. Love and support to you.